When Casey Viator was 19, he won the AAU Mr. America title, the youngest to ever win that bodybuilding Oscar among others. Since that time, he tried for the NABA Mr. Universe unsuccessfully. And in that same interim, his image has maintained itself in a maximum amount of publicity mystery. Until this year, very little was heard from him. He is most associated with the methods he used and currently trains on to build his physique, the Nautilus system. Its creator, Arthur Jones, is said by some to have stood guard over Casey's career like one of the wild animals he raises for pets or captured in his past jungle activities. Jones is noted as an eccentric genius. His legend in the bodybuilding game is notorious. Jones is definitely a hardcore, no-nonsense galoot. Much of this aura has submerged Viator into the background of the Nautilus empire of operations in spite of his tremendous physique appeal. But now this year Casey is breaking out, moving out into the hot gold trophy professional world on his own. Here for the first time we speak with the real Casey, listening to how he really feels and the way it's been. These are the interviews taken by Doris Barillo, MTI's women's bodybuilding editor and muscle superfan. When she heard that Casey was willing to talk, she jumped into her Corvette and blasted to St. Helena. This, in 2 parts, words and pictures, is the candid results. Doris, who runs the SPA organization for women, asked the questions the sport has anxiously waited the answers for.
Florida is noted as the land of sunshine, so who could anticipate that on the day I was scheduled to meet Casey Viator for photos and an interview, it would be one of the few days in the year when the skies were cloudy from dawn till dusk, with light drizzle and turning cold. After the long drive from Tampa to his hometown outside of Orlando, we determined to make the best of the situation. We filmed first at his home, where he proudly showed me his Harley Sportster, and then, since he took a shine to my vet, we decided to shoot with both as props and to heck with the rain. Susan Fry, who had appeared on the Joel Spivak TV show with me in Philadelphia, was visiting and accompanied us to the Nautilus complex in DeLand, Florida. With all of my years of weight training, this was my first time around Nautilus equipment. I met Arlington Darden and his wife Susan, but did not meet Arthur Jones as he was filming in Europe, the Concorde, or some such adventure. We decided to conduct this interview over lunch. Casey, I think the question utmost in everyone's mind is, has Arthur Jones really helped you with his Nautilus machines?
Okay, you have to remember that Arthur is a very domineering person. I think he helped me about 30%. 70% was my effort all the way.
What are some of the things he personally stood there and showed or corrected you with in your training?
In the beginning, he showed me quite a lot. I went ahead and executed these things from what he taught me. But for a while, like before the Mr. America, he did sit there and supervise every workout and tell me exactly what to do. Still, I had the initiative to go ahead and pull through it and do exactly what I felt was right.
Is he a bodybuilder himself? I don't think I've ever seen a picture of him.
Oh yeah, he's a dyed-in-the-wool bodybuilder.
Was he ever in competition?
No, but he claims he used to weigh 215 pounds.
You have a reputation for not being a diet and food supplement fanatic. How true is this?
It's very true. I don't take any protein supplements. If I do, it is very sparse. If I'm on the road, I supplement some of the greasy spoons that I may go to. As far as vitamins, I do believe in them. I take the regular potassium, B complex, zinc, and all of those things I feel are right.
What are your actual dietary practices, besides eating a plate of chicken and dumplings after eating a plate of fried shrimp and a plate of roast beef, as I have just witnessed here?
I basically follow a caloric intake, high protein, low calorie.
Do you ever go on a low-carb diet?
No.
Good. I don't believe in those either. I think low calories is good because you need the carbs to keep up your strength.
The only thing I really do is try not to eat any kind of high-calorie foods after 9 o'clock at night. I feel you tend to store up carbohydrates in the evening.
How strong are you body part for body part?
Well, that's one of the advantages of the Nautilus equipment, to isolate a lot of muscles that you can't do with barbells. It's almost impossible, so I think body part for body part, I can match anyone in the world.
What can you handle on a barbell and what on a machine?
That's a complicated question.
What if you were just doing, say, a curl?
On a barbell curl, I can do 225 straight strict. Now on a machine, it's completely different. Some of the machines are geared up 2-to-1 gear ratio. It's like a car with first, second, and third. Your weight is multiplied. You can have 10 pounds, but the weight graduates as you get in the contracted position. So that's the whole thing. That's the design of the machine in the first place. The only way you can work the muscle fully is with the tissue in the contracted position.
How long have you trained with Nautilus? And did you start out with free weights?
Yes, I started with weights in 1968, strictly barbell. I took third place in the Mr. America contest before I ever saw Nautilus equipment.
What made you go to Nautilus?
I met Jones and he had some good aspects. It was a business venture more than anything. I've been with him for 11 years now.
Do you feel this has been a very profitable and important part of your life?
Oh, sure. He showed me a lot, but I feel like now I've outgrown the whole thing, so I think I'll be moving on.
What are your plans? Can you tell me at this time?
Well, I really don't know. I'm still negotiating.
Do you think you might relocate?
Definitely. It's going to be a relocation for sure. Editor's note: Casey most definitely did relocate to the West Coast, where supposedly he has contracted himself to the Viator companies. He's going full tilt at attacking the professional big money platform this year. At this writing, he's training with fellow Jones School of Machines Iron Buddy Mr. Universe Mike Mentzer. These two bodybuilders may well have the fullest shaped muscles in the world due to the Nautilus stress kinetic ratios in their training application of them. Both Viator and Mentzer are full squat enthusiasts, and no doubt in 1980 they will together wedge out many of the top pros of the Grand Prix circuit, proving in training less is more. And there is an evident predictability that Viator in the next 2 years is slated for the superstar promotional treatment he richly deserves.
What's your personal opinion of the bodybuilding movement in the country?
I think it is fantastic because you have good people there. There's a lot more money, so that brings more incentive. I don't think the perfect man has come up yet as far as proportion. There are people that are good and have brought their potential to the maximum, but as far as the ultimate physique, I don't think it's shown itself yet.
Who would you say, in your opinion, comes closest to your ideal?
I'd have to give that some thought.
Who, in your way of thinking, is the top champion in today's competition?
Besides me, I'd say Mike Mentzer.
What is your present training routine, and does it vary or change before or after a contest?
It varies all the time. I never stay on the same routine. Some days I might do 12 to 15 exercises. Other days I might do multiple sets on the machines. I try to keep it down to about 12 exercises.
If you leave this area, do you think you'd continue training with Nautilus?
I have a definite belief in Nautilus. As far as elbow and knee injuries, I am injury-free. I want to stay that way. There's been a lot of propaganda people saying that Nautilus has hurt them. The problem is they are using the machines wrong.
What can you see as your future in the sport?
I want to be the very best. I want everything, Olympia and everything.
How long do you think it will take to get you there?
A year.
Casey is planning on competing in New York on May 10th for the IFBB Grand Prix final event. Continued next issue when Casey discusses arm work.